Hey Archivers customers, this is Angie. I'm one of the designers here at Archivers. I'm about to work with Melody Ross's new GCD chip art tool. I thought I'd go through some of the steps on how to deboss into the chipboard. So I have this butterfly here, and I'm about to deboss some flowers into here and then show you how to paint it and then distress it with a vintage Mod Podge. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to spray down your chipboard. And you just need one spray. And this is just to soften up the chipboard a bit. And then using this handle and some of these metal dies, you're going to be putting these onto the end of the handle. They're really easy to line up because the die goes all the way to the end. And you're going to use this large mallet. It is loud. And so you can see we just have these little debossed images. So the next thing you're going to want to do is use a paintbrush. And you're going to be using some acrylic paint. There's a couple different types of paint that you can use. Making Memories has some acrylic paint. We also carry Adirondack dabber paint. Both of them are acrylic, both of them work just fine. You do want to water this paint down before you use it. So by watering the paint down, it's going to fill into all of these debossed spaces really easily. And I'm not an artist, I'm a scrapbooker. There's definitely a difference. And so one of the nice things about this project being kind of shabby chic is that you don't have to be very precise about it. So I'm just going to color in these petals with one of my paint colors. And you can go in and add in different colors, you can color in the background, all sorts of different things. So just for time saving purposes, I have one here that I've colored in. This took me about 15 minutes, so you don't have to spend a lot of time and you don't have to be real exact about it. But now the messy part comes in. I'm just going to lay this down over, and I'm pounding on this chip block. This just really helps with the stability, so you're going to want to have something to pound on. And using the glossy Mod Podge and brown paint, I'm literally going to just mix these two together. And you can see it's just making this kind of light brown paste. You're going to paint directly over the top of your project. And it's totally going to look like you're ruining it, and that's okay. You're going to cover your entire project with this after all of your paint is dry. And then while this Mod Podge solution is still wet, you're going to use a paper towel and we're just going to wipe away all the excess. And wherever these little debossed spaces are, this Mod Podge just settles down into there and adds a really cool dark stain. So you can see I'm going to just wipe all of this away, and it leaves it, those bright colors are kind of muted and more earthy, and it gives it kind of this vintage leather look. It's very cool. So now you can see I've got this butterfly. I can add it to an album, a card, page, kind of whatever you're working on. But there's all kinds of other projects. We've got a little magnet here we added a photo to. Journals. Did the entire cover, all these other chipboard pieces. There's tons of different shapes. You can use any kind of paints and colors, make it any theme you want. So hopefully you guys learned something new and you guys can head into Archivers and check out the new chip art tool. Thanks!